Hello, fellow peasants. Tonight I will be reviewing 2007's Trick or Treat. Okay, so I'm going to review Trick or Treat. This is a film that came out in 2007, directed by Michael Dougherty. If you don't recognize the name, he also directed 2015's Krampus, which I'm a huge fan of the Krampus film that he did. And so when I heard that this is a movie from him, I was like, oh, okay, well, I really like Krampus. And this movie's about like Halloween, and they say it has great fall Halloween atmosphere. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'll like that then. No, I really don't like this movie. It's more style over substance. It's nice to look at. It's puking fall Halloween atmosphere. I mean, it's even set in this town called Warren Valley, I think, Ohio. I don't know if that's a real town or not. I live in Ohio, and I don't know if that's a real town or not. Warren Valley. Anyway, the atmosphere is fantastic in this film, but that's all I'll give it. Maybe the acting is decent, but it's like an anthology type film. There's like 5 different stories going on at the same time, and at some point they kind of bleed together. You've got the serial killer principal who kills the fat kid who's like eating the candy. He poisons the kid's candy and buries him in the backyard. You've got the high school, maybe college age girls that are trying to find dates to go to this party out in the woods. Then you've got these middle school kids that are hanging out, and they go to this quarry where this bus driver drove a bunch of kids off a cliff. And so like it's all over the place. There's just like a bunch of storylines here. You got Sam, which is his name. He's the little pumpkin guy. He's the guy with the sack on his head. And if you take the sack off, he's got like a pumpkin head. And he's kind of like around the movie. Like he shows up when all this like bad stuff happens. Like when all the older girls, like the college age, high school age, whatever girls have their party, and then they turn into vampires and start biting and eating and killing people. He shows up to that. He shows up to the serial killer. Oh, the serial killer guy. He's got like old neighbor who keeps telling him like, your backyard smells, because he's hiding bodies back there. He's like, your backyard smells like a dead whore or something like that or whatever. I don't know. And so he goes to his house and tries to kill him. The story's just all over. I just can't care. I just can't care. So I've watched this movie once before. Like I watched it like a couple years ago. I got it on Blu-ray. I got the like Shout Factory Blu-ray or whatever it is. And it wasn't cheap either. I think I paid like $33 for the standard Blu-ray for this. Like some collector's edition or something. And so I just I thought, well, maybe I wasn't thinking about it right. Maybe I'll watch it again and I'll really like it and understand it more and appreciate it more. Because it's got like an 82% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like the critics really like this. And I don't usually agree with the critics. I think critics think too goddamn much when they watch a movie. It's kind of like, I mean, I like to dissect things and I like to pick things apart to an extent, but sometimes it's just like, just sit back and shut your mouth and turn your brain off and watch something. Not everything has to be Oscar worthy. But anyway, the critics say that this film was good, 82% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know where they're getting that score. This movie is not good. If any of you guys really love this film, good for you. I'm glad you like it. I just can't get into it. I can't dig it. Other than like what I said, I think the acting is passable, and I think that the atmosphere is fantastic. So in terms of like fall Halloween atmosphere and something to pop on this time of year just for fun, just to eat some candy and watch around Halloween time, this is like a 9 out of 10. Okay, just in terms of maybe having it on in the background while you have a party with friends and you're just kind of like, yeah, let's have that on, let's watch it. It's just something spooky, fun to watch. But if you're looking for something that has like excellent storytelling and character arcs and typical, just, what you want out of a movie normally, I would personally rate this like a 1 or a 2 out of 10. I just can't care. I just can't care about what's happening in this movie, really. That's my opinion, and that's it. That's all I have to say about this movie. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I really wanted to like this movie the second time around. I really wanted to like it because I found out about this from Chris Stuckman. Chris Stuckman really likes this movie, and he sold me on it on one of his videos a few years ago, and I'm really disappointed I don't like it. I really wanted to like this, All right, guys. Well, that's it. Have a good one, peasants. Peace out. Bye-bye.